Perfect. Perfect. Happy Saturday. It's 8 a.m. here in Riverside, California. Appreciate everybody who's hopping on this call. I'm gonna kind of be a little quieter today because I'm not at my place again. So again, appreciate all of you guys who hopped on. Sincerely, I don't take that for granted. But again, the information I'm going to be giving you guys every single week, every single Saturday is information not from myself. I mean, yes, it's personal experience, but it's not just stuff I'm pulling out of my ass. Like, it's actual 6, 7, sometimes even 8-figure nuggets, value that I want to bring to the table for you guys. Again, this stuff is not for me to just talk and go on. It's for you guys. It's to help you guys become the leader that you already innately are. It's just owning up to it. It's just stepping up outside of your comfort zone and becoming that person that you're destined to become at the end of the day. So guys, hopefully you guys can all hear me. Like I said, I definitely appreciate all of you guys that are on here. Today's call is going to be going over, I want to give you guys a little bit of the London Swiss recap. Alex and I just took a trip over to Europe and we hit up a couple destinations. It was absolutely phenomenal, extremely, extremely grateful and just blessed to be in the position that I'm in personally and able to do the things that I'm doing. And I don't just, I'm not just doing it for me, like I'm doing it for you guys. I truly believe that once somebody does something, it kind of sets the pace. It allows people to create that vision for themselves that it's possible, right? I don't have all the answers. I'm not perfect or anything, but a year ago I knew that, I thought it would be impossible for me to ever see outside the countries, go international, because that was my first international trip. And, some of you guys have probably been international before me, but to do it on your own time, just because you want to, that's freedom. That's freedom. And, iMarkets Live, both the residuals and the trading aspect has allowed me to do the things that I'm doing. And I don't take that for granted. And I want to lead by example to show you guys that it's possible for you, because a year ago, I didn't think that it was. So today, just a little recap on our trip, some of the stuff that we learned, and then again, going into heavy leadership and communication, how important that is, guys, because I know these calls are mostly for the builders, people, that want to actually build a team, build leaders at the end of the day. So that's what I'm going to go heavy into. And guys, like, you have to understand the definition of leadership. You have to be embodying that. You have to be, immersing yourself in what you're doing every single day. Like, successful people take everything important. They take everything seriously. You have to understand that. And one of the biggest key factors is they have, undeniable, unwavering belief, and they communicate. So really quickly, Switzerland was our first stop, guys. That was a really, really special, intimate moment. And what I mean by that is, I'm just going to give you this example for future notice, just for you guys. So Santiago, he lives out in Switzerland. He's like the Swiss leader out there. He found out that I was going to London, Alex and I. And about 2-3 weeks before we were actually headed to London, he hit me up. He said, "Hey, Abby, is there any way you can stop in Switzerland?" And I remember Chris Derrick always telling me, just saying in general, I never go anywhere unless they can confirm 30 people, right? So I was like, okay, cool. Santiago, if you can confirm a venue and 30 people, I'll be there. 24 hours later, message me, "Abby, it's done." I was like, "It's done? What's done?" He's like, "I got the venue and I got people confirmed, 30 people or no less." And I was like, "Oh my God, okay, cool. It's done." Said my word, marked it down, let's go. So we booked the flights, 24 hours in Switzerland. Next day, hit up London, guys. Like, I'm saying that for future reference. Like, don't ever hesitate to speak up, okay? Closed mouths do not get fed. Open up your mouth. I'm going to tell you this right now. I don't know if he's on the call, but he just hit P600 that day. He just hit P600 that day. He's inches from P1000. He messaged me 48 hours after our event that he grew his volume by over 1,600 in 48 hours after the event. That's absolutely ridiculous to me. I've never seen something like that before. That event alone was the catalyst for him moving forward, for creating a team of leaders. After the event, we did a leadership training. 12 people stayed. that's incredible. They just, I can't even like tell you, the culture out there is something else. It's amazing, and it's something I truly admire. So guys, the purpose of me saying that is, don't ever hesitate to open your mouth and ask a question, to say something you need to say, because you never know where it's going to lead you. If he never reached out to me, I would have never gone to Switzerland. Who knows what would have happened, right? I'm not saying I'm the end all be all, but I'm just saying culture is everything. And when you communication, you step up as a leader, you do things that you know you should be doing, good things happen, okay? So Switzerland was amazing. We did an event, we did a leadership training, and then we did a Forex training. We were pumping all night long. And then we went to London. London was an experience in its own. That was amazing. Guys, if you ever have the chance, and I know all of you will, if you just stay consistent in what you're doing, you'll be able to see, these top income earners, these top leaders in iMarkets Live, in companies, whatever it may be, and you're able to watch them throw down at an event. We went to, it was actually Austin Godsey's event, just basically, I think it was like the UK's regional event. We were able to go and see that live. I've never seen so many people in a room like that. Just like the energy was absolutely insane. I know other events, like in Orlando, and I know they have one in Atlanta and Dallas and things like that. I've seen something like that. But guys, like the energy in that room, if anybody has not listened to it, I'll send it again. Austin Godsey said a thing at the end of it. I don't know if you guys heard. He was like, I just got to send it. I won't even try to say it because I'm going to mess it up, but I'm going to resend it because it literally gave me the chills. I don't think we got it on camera, but it was to the point. The 1 minute audio that I'm going to send in the group chat, listen to it, because at that time, just imagine this. He's up in the front of the crowd. Okay. There's like 2,000 people, 1,500 plus people in the room. And he's going back and forth, just like, how loud he gets up, how excited and energetic he is, right? Back and forth, just like ranting on, like bum, bum, bum. And then all of a sudden he just says these lines and he drops the mic. And the whole freaking room goes insane. Just feel yourself in that room right now. Like, it was absolutely electric. And guys, like I was telling the team there, I was like, yo, if you thought this was good, Vegas is going to be 10x the energy. Like Austin's amazing, don't get me wrong, but like it was incredible. So guys, London was amazing. Got to meet some amazing people. The purpose of me saying this, guys, is don't ever underestimate the power of what you think you can do. Okay? You are literally whatever you believe. You are your biggest limiting factor. So if you think that you cannot do this, you will not do this. If you think that you can, you will, like 100%. For the longest time, for like the first 6 months of me being in IML, I literally did not think I was going to be able to build a team, not even hit my first rank, okay? And 2, actually learn how to trade. I was so like paranoid that I was never going to be able to learn this, but it was just like, Abby, you didn't even like try because you were hindering yourself so much because of your belief. Guys, belief is literally everything. I don't know if you guys are watching Alex Morton at all, but he's actually in LA. He's going to a seminar right now with Bob Proctor. And one of the first things he puts on his story is belief is everything. So you have to start with belief. You have got to believe in yourself. Cancel out all the noise, all the bullshit, nothing else, nobody else matters. Unless they're aligned with your vision, unless they're going where you want to go, don't even regard anything that they say. Respect them, but they're not feeding your growth. So don't listen to it. Don't listen to the noise, because it's only going to hurt you. Okay, you have to stay so focused, because focus is what leaders do. Focus is what the most successful people do. If you cannot stay focused, I'm sorry, but you're not going to smash your goals. You're not going to be consistent. That's just the end all be all. You have to train yourself. You have to be consistent. You have to practice, okay, every single day, showing up even when you don't want to. That's success. Look, guys, there's some people that were supposed to come out today to the event that just literally just messaged me right now saying that they can't go because they screwed up last night. They went out drinking and they ended up somewhere that they shouldn't have been. And I'm like, you can't come at all? So guys, put yourself in a position to win. I'm telling you the information. Again, I'm not the end all be all. I don't have all the right answers, but I'm telling you the information that I am going to go over today at the Acali event. The training has literally transformed my trading within the last 3 to 4 weeks. today's training could be the difference maker from you making $50 to $100 this coming week, like you maybe normally do, to an extra $500 to $1,000 like it did for me. But because you made a choice last night to go out, to drink, to do things that aren't conducive to your growth, you're not going to be able to come today. Choices. Life is a series of choices. Make smart choices. Put yourself around right people. Put yourself in a position to win. It's just that simple. It's just that simple. And if you're building a team, okay, you cannot be doing things like that. You cannot be doing things like that, because whatever you do, your team's going to do instinctively, because you're going to attract who you are into your business. And I remember when I first started, I attracted losers. I was like, why am I bringing people that cannot commit, that are inconsistent? That's most people anyway, but people that couldn't catch a vision. Why? Because I couldn't see the vision for myself. So I want to read this off to you. So again, leadership is extremely important. You have to be leading by example. How many of you guys, I don't know if you can type in the chat, whatever, how many of you guys actually are on my Snapchat and watch my story? Because just within like the past, I don't even know how long, all the time, because guys, my Snapchat, okay, I think it's popping. I think I'm pretty consistent, because what I'm doing, everything that I post is relevant to where I'm going. That's the thing about leadership. Leaders have a vision. Without a vision, the people perish. If you do not know where you're going, you will not ever get to where you want to go. You will stay in the same place forever. Does that make sense? You have to know where you're going. A lot of people are like, why are you so excited? Why are you this? Why are you that? And I'm like, because I know where I'm going. Most people don't know where they're going. That's why they're so unhappy. Does that make sense? Most people don't have goals. Most people, they don't even know where they're going to be. All they know is that they're going to be out next weekend. Okay. Unsuccessful people plan for a Saturday night. Successful people plan for generations ahead. Does that make sense? I keep saying, does that make sense? I think I was around somebody who kept saying that, and now I'm saying it. You guys ever been like that? Anyways, guys, my Snapchat, trust me. Anyway, we done. Okay, sorry, London inside joke. What was I saying? My Snapchat, it is on point. It's consistent. You guys have to be consistent, because I'm telling you, if you're building a team, you want your team. One, everybody on here that has Snapchat is on my Snapchat for a reason. One, I do want to communicate with you guys, but also I want you to be able to see what I'm posting, because it inspires people. You inspire me. If you're consistent, yeah, you're going to be inspiring me. That's just how it is. So I'm going to read this off. I kind of wrote some notes in here. So let me just read this. Because you are so clear on why you do what you do and what you believe, and you're so disciplined on how you do it, and you are so consistent in what you do becomes a symbol telling people who you are. Let me give you this example. How many of you guys listen to Simon Sinek on leadership? One of my mentors told me, he was like, Abby, stop what you're doing and go listen to him. So like, he's literally been like what I've been listening to for like the last 2 weeks or so, just consistently. He talks about leadership all the time. Guys, leadership is literally everything. And the thing about leadership is, I know we all want to hit rank. I know we all want to, do these things. Rank is amazing. Trust me. Okay. But you have to understand, a certain level of position, right? That's like the lowest level of leadership, because a lot of people on the outside, they'll take your rank very seriously. They're like, oh, wow, this guy's a chairman 10, chairman 100. Yes, that's very, very important. But somebody at a P1000, P2K, P600 level could have insane leadership skills. Somebody that just gives a crap about people, right? Is that you? Ask yourself, how inspiring is your life? So I'm going to give you this example. Apple, okay? How many of you guys have an iPhone? How many of you guys have a MacBook? Unless everybody in here is an Android user. Anyways, I'm going to give you this example because Apple, okay? I'm on an Apple computer right now. I have a smart, an iPhone. People wear this so proudly. They wear their Apple products, for example, so, with pride. Simon Sinek talked about, if you're in the airport, which we were yesterday, you have your laptop out, you want everybody to see it, which everybody saw it, okay? Like, we are proud of what we have. Like, we're okay with spending $1,200, $1,500 on a MacBook, when in reality, maybe a PC might be 10 times better, or, better just in general. But we like this so much because we stand for what they're doing. We believe in what they're doing. We believe and have the same values. So this is what I'm gonna say really quickly. When you have to know what you value, okay? I always say this all the time. When you know what you value, okay, and what you're doing is aligned with what you value, you're gonna be happy. You're gonna be fulfilled. Okay? That's so important that you get that right. You have to know what you value, what you want, and you have to make sure that your actions are matched and aligned with what you value. That's extremely, extremely important. So back to the whole Apple thing, people have so much pride in their Apple products, okay, because what they believe in, this is what I just read off to you guys, what they believe in, they're so clear on what they do, why they do it, what they believe. They're so disciplined on how they do everything, and they're consistent in what they do, so that everything that they do becomes a symbol, right? Have you ever seen people get, like, my uncle has like a Harley Davidson tattoo on their body, right? Or they put stickers on their whatever, their car, whatever it is, their wall, right? Because that symbol represents them. It's a symbol of telling people who they are. That represents their values and their beliefs through that symbol. It's kind of crazy. People get tattooed things on them. He said, the clearer you are about what you believe, guys, listen, the clearer you are about what you believe, the more disciplined you are about how you do things, and the more consistent in what you do. Everything you say and everything you do then becomes a symbol for that set of values and beliefs. That's exactly what Apple did. Now you have to ask yourself, are you doing that? Are you clear about what you believe in? Believe in something. For me, I believe to do all things with integrity. I staunchly believe that anything is possible. Anything. I don't doubt anything. Anything is freaking possible. Okay. And the more disciplined you are about how you do those things, discipline. I said this the other day. You only have to be disciplined for so long until it becomes habit. You only have to be disciplined for so long until it becomes habit. Guys, write that down. I remember when my mentor told me that when I was in college, my senior year. I was like, that is amazing. That was like almost 2 years ago. The more disciplined you are, the more it's going to become habitual. And the thing about it being habitual is you do it, second nature. You don't even think about it. Like brushing your teeth in the morning, right? Taking a shower. You do all these things without even thinking about it. It's just necessary. That's just our way of life. And you want to become that way when it comes to your work, to your success, to where you're going. And then consistency. Jason Brown said this when we were in London. He said, everybody always asks me what the secret sauce is. How did you get to where you are right now? He said, there's really no secret sauce, but all I tell people is be consistent. You want to shut people up. You want to get to where you want to go. You want to have long-lasting, indestructible results. Create a lifestyle by design. You want all these things. Be consistent. Show up. Communicate. Lead by example. Believe in yourself. Like your life depended on it. Because some of you guys, I'm going to tell you this really quick. I believed in Santa Claus till I was literally almost 14 years old. No joke. It was like 2 weeks before Christmas that I asked my mom and dad if he was real. And they were like, oh my God, she's almost 14. We have to tell her. They were just waiting, I guess, for a time that was right. And I asked them. So they told me. I was devastated. I was so emotional. But that's the thing, guys. Like, that's what happens when you believe in something so much and you're kind of attached to the outcome. But whatever. I believed in Santa Claus for so long. And it's like, if I can do that for 13 and a half years, why can't I believe in myself for like 10 minutes, right? As soon as somebody says something negative to you or they have an opinion, I'm like, do you believe everybody's opinion? I always say this. Opinions are like assholes. Everybody has one, okay? The thing about that is you can't take everybody's opinion to heart. You can't take what everybody says to heart. If they don't have what you want, cancel out the noise. It doesn't even matter. Be consistent, guys. Show up. You guys show up every single Saturday to these calls. Again, I don't do these calls for me. I don't come on here to just talk. I give calls like this to give you guys value from what I've experienced within the last week, month, year, whatever it may be, from top income earners. I literally had Daniela and I and some of her team, okay, we went to Jason Brown's hotel. He invited us back to his hotel after the London event to specifically meet with us. That is powerful, okay? Just that moment was everything for me. And I know it was really, really special for them as well. Guys, it's putting yourself in a position to win, because when you do that, you're granted opportunities like having dinner with a Chairman 250, somebody who's literally about to be a Chairman 500, who's making almost almost $500,000 a month. Past profits don't equal future results. Like, guys, like, that's absolutely insane. Consistency, show up. It's funny, I'm gonna say this. It's funny, the people that have not gotten results in a long, long time continue to not show up on these calls. And again, I don't have all the answers, but you don't show up at all. But then you come in my inbox and ask me for help. And I'm like, bro, I give you answers on the team call. Show up. Show up. It's really just that simple. The hardest thing about being successful is literally getting up and being there. Just being present, just being ready. You have to prepare yourself before it even happens. Because if you're not prepared, whatever's coming your way, because the blessings are already coming, guys. The blessings are already coming. But if you're not ready, if you're not prepared, you're going to miss them. Okay? So when you're a leader, make people feel like make people want to feel like they belong. Everything is all about how you feel. How are you making people feel? Are you making people feel empowered, inspired? Right? You make people feel good. That's like huge. Those who lead are the ones who clearly communicate what they believe. And those who can clearly communicate what they believe are the ones who lead. That's huge. Communication. Communicate what you believe. Communicate your vision to other people. I'm telling you guys, if you don't know where you're going, you will not ever get to where you want to go. You will always stay in the same place. You have to write these things down. I said this last week, and I'll say this every week moving forward. Know who you are, what you want, what you deserve, why you do what you do, and where you're going. Those 5 things. Write them down. Know it like the back of your hand. Because once you know those things about you, once you know yourself, you know everybody else. I don't have to know you to know you. I just have to know myself. Okay? That's it. That's it. Know yourself, because then you can relate to everybody else. Okay? With this platform, guys, we give people a chance to win. I think that was random in my notes. Anyways, you guys understand that. We give the average person the ability to win with this platform. I have a bunch of other notes in here. But guys, like, this is kind of a shorter team call, but I'm really trying to stress how important communication of your vision, of what you believe to other people, because guys, most people don't have a vision. And I heard Simon Sinek say this the other day. He was talking about how you don't have to have a vision of your own, but you do have to find a vision. So maybe you found a vision within a company. You're just like, wow, that's why you love Apple so much, because you just love their vision. You can relate to it. You want to be there too. You want to go there too, right? For me, I didn't have a vision when I first started IML, but I saw the vision. I saw the value when I first saw a presentation, and I was like, damn, I want to be a part of that. And then I kind of cultivated and created my own as I went along. And you guys can do that too. Okay? It's just stepping up. It's literally, guys, all the right answers that you're looking for are right in front of you. If you think you should be doing it, if you have to ask to take profit, you should probably take profit. You know what I mean? It's like that. If you know you should be doing it, you probably should be doing it. It's really just that simple. The other thing I was gonna say too, guys, how many of you on this call that are not in Arizona? If you're in Arizona, you should be showing up to the home event, because like that's how you're going to create momentum within your business. Right now, I don't really know what happened with the Arizona team, like Chris, Derek, and everybody. That's fine. We're going to keep going. I literally see right now, I think it was Thursday night, we had about 12, 14 people that came out. Okay, not super crazy, not like what it was. Some nights we have like 50 plus people. That's cool. But I see with consistency in the next 90 days, us going from a 10-person room to 150 plus 200-person room, or even more. It's just who's going to show up, who's going to be consistent, right? Every Tuesday, Thursday, I see us getting a venue at a hotel and packing it out. every single Tuesday, Thursday. And it's literally going to be like a party where everybody's winning. That's how you have to treat these things. Everybody's winning. Everybody's winning. And you can win too if you just show up. That's it. Very simple. Be consistent, plug in, ask a shit ton of questions, and just believe that you can do it. Because I'm telling you, the second you don't believe that it's possible, it's not going to seem like it's possible. But that's why I believe so staunchly that anything is possible. So you have to always keep an open mind, always form your own opinion, cancel out the noise, focus on you and where you're going, on your goals, step up, show up, okay, and lead by example. Lead by example. It's common sense stuff, but it's funny because the hardest things in life are the most simple. So as soon as you think that you're overcomplicating something, you probably are. So don't overcomplicate things. So home events, guys, if you're in a different area other than Arizona, because we're already kind of hosting them in Arizona, you can just come through, plug people in if you have people out there. If you're not in Arizona, you guys should be doing 1 to 2 home events at least every single week. That is the game changer. That is going to be the catalyst for you going to your next rank, to hitting chairman, whatever it may be. You have to have that long-term vision, because when you first start off, you may not have anybody come through, okay? You may have a little amount of people at the beginning. But Matt Rosa even stated, I don't know if you read one of his most recent posts, where they literally only had like 10 people. And now they're packing it out to over 100, 200 people, twice a week. His vision came true. Be a visionary, guys, but be disciplined in your actions to getting there. You have to show up. You have to be consistent, even when you don't feel like it. I don't know if you guys can tell. We just went to the store. My throat's like feeling weird, and I really I don't feel good right now. But we're in Cali. We're gonna do an event after this. We're gonna do a training for the rest of the day with the Cali team. So you got to show up. And if I decided to just be like, oh, I'm too tired, I'm too sick, I'm jet lagged, because I freaking am. Oh my God, I'm not even gonna go into it. I'm really tired. But that's the thing, guys. You have to show up, because if I just decided to, fall back asleep, didn't show up today, that's just an excuse for the rest of the team to be like, oh yeah, if Abby thinks it's okay to do that, then it's okay for me to do it too. Heck no. Show up. Who's going chairman this year? Huh? Because I'm telling you guys, once somebody goes chairman, it's game over. It's game over. Because once you know how to go chairman, you can help everybody else go chairman. It's just that simple, because it's duplication. Guys, don't focus on creating a team. Focus on building leaders. You build leaders by leading by example, and the people who show up, you just know. And then you help develop them. You have to develop yourself along the way. Pour all that value back into your people. Figure out who's stepping up, who's rising up, okay? And you pour everything into them. You watch them develop, and you watch. Because Alex and I are traveling almost on a weekly basis. You watch your people get to a point where they're stepping up, and it doesn't even matter if you're there. That's the beauty of this. That's called duplication. That's called momentum, okay? When your team is literally doing everything that you've been doing without you, they don't need you. That's beautiful, because then you know that you're creating leaders, and they're confident. They feel good about themselves. That's absolutely priceless. That's literally like the feeling. That's the high that I love, and I want everybody to experience something like that. So I'm done. That was kind of it. I was just kind of going on at the end. Does anybody have any questions for me, or anything that they want me to kind of go into depth really quickly? If not, we have a Cali event at 11 today. So if you guys have anybody in the area, hit me up. I'll send you details. Really, really excited about it. It's going to be an amazing event. And then Forex and leadership training afterwards. And then I don't know what we're going to do. So anyways, guys, I definitely appreciate all of you guys. Like I said, every single week showing up to the table. Don't ask to eat and then complain when your plate's full. I hear it too many times. Okay, show up to grow up, to go up. So anyways, guys, peace, love, happiness. Again, if you haven't gotten your ticket to Vegas, get your ticket to Vegas. And guys, I wrote this up. The next 5 people that get their ticket by tomorrow night, 11:59 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I will get you a place. I will have a place for you in Vegas. It's spoon feeding. Spoon feeding. You just have to show up. Again, I'm literally trying to make it so simple for you to get there. Just get there. So, anyways, guys, I love you guys so much. Tell your team, if you've already got your ticket, tell your team about what I'm doing so that they can be there too. It's that simple. So I'll talk to you guys later. Have a great day. Cali team, we'll see you in a bit. Bye.